Alright. So, back on Indivisible. I was playing through my New Game Plus, trying to platinum the game, so I'm gonna go back to our playthrough, or our save file, and we can get going on finishing the game. Right, we're in Kashal, or I think that's what it's called.
Don't underestimate me.
Ark of Stone!
Oh!
Oops. Oh, we still had one. Well, sounds like we're getting another person on the stream again.
Aerialist!
Open fire!
That might kill it. Yeah.
Was there ever any doubt?
Okay. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna wait for Dominic to join. There we go.
Oh, there you are.
Hi.
Hawaii.
Okay, I was waiting for you to join, and I was getting it up. I'm trying to get it up on a bigger screen so that I can read the chat. Which I'm gonna do now, in case the chat's like too big for the Switch to, or for the PlayStation to have the whole thing there. I have something else here to read it on.
I was confused for a second. I'm like, why would you play that on the Switch if you had the
Yeah,
option to play it on PlayStation?
Yeah, no. If I could stream my Switch, I'd be streaming way more games that I'm better at, but I can't, so.
I don't know what game I would stream if I had the Switch. Well,
I would
no,
probably
everyone's
do
done.
Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom when I'm able to play it. So that's pretty much all I
Just
do.
reference. Apex finally downloaded. Oh, there's a new character. It's an old.
Oh, downloaded?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, his name's Ballistic. He looks really fun. His ultimate gives you infinite ammo. Yeah, and it makes your reload speed faster. Same thing with the rest of your teammates. And it also... Oh, he can carry a third gun, right? So, whenever but you can't put any attachments on the third gun that he carries. And so what you have to do is, or not what you have to do, but, so whenever you use his ultimate, that third gun becomes a golden weapon. and then his ability is he shoots you with this weird like pistol thing, and if you shoot your gun while after he hits you with it, for too long, it'll overheat and it'll do damage to you, and you can't shoot for a certain amount of time.
Pathetic. Not quite.
He's pretty strong.
This is gonna sting.
I'm
From what I've
currently
seen.
watching the.
I haven't played him.
Fair enough. I'm currently watching the cutscene with him in it. Well, that-
Oh, he
that
seems
guy
really
was-
cool. I like his
that-
skins.
The one thing I want Apex to add is that in the shooting range, you can play any of the characters even if you don't have them unlocked. It would
Yeah,
help me decide who I want to unlock.
yeah. They might have added that. I'm not totally sure. They revamped like the whole shooting range.
Oh, let's hope so.
Oh no, they did. Like for this new season with the old dude, they upgraded like the whole firing range and made it a lot better.
Also, I'm confused. In this cutscene, it showed him in his youth, and he looked like that, like douche Prince Charming from Shrek. But it showed a friend. It
He
showed his
kinda
friend
does.
that was back to back. It showed his friend getting shot in the chest, and he's like, ugh, ugh, and like he just died. I'm like, in every cutscene, someone dies, and then the next cutscene, like from the next character, they're alive. I assumed in the Apex games, it was less you dying and more than like.
Oh well,
laser
okay.
tag,
So
you just
no.
got out.
So for that one, it was no. His friend died.
Oh, that was the son? Wait. let's
Oh
get some
yeah.
consistency.
I don't think so.
No,
It's been
it
a
wasn't.
while.
Okay.
It's been a while since I watched it. But if I remember what his lore was, it was that that was his friend, and he was in the Apex game with his friend and I think his wife. And well, I keep forgetting that her cannonballs hit the teammates if they're close enough to him. Anyways, so his like friend died or something, and then it was, obviously he felt guilt from it, and I think like his wife and kids left him.
Oy.
Again, it's been a while. I could be completely wrong, but that's what I remember it being. He seems cool though. I like his skins. They're really.
Wait, what is he?
I
He's
really
on a
like his
soul.
skins.
That makes sense. Some of his gold ones.
Yeah, I really like his gold skins. They're really good.
See, his glasses aren't the same. Whenever I look at his glasses, all I can think of is just the blue pill does this and this and this, and the red pill does this and this and this. Oh, Neo Sunset is. Oh, I love Vice Grip.
Yeah.
so
I
serious,
think
but it's like.
I can't tell if I like the Neon Sunset more or if I like the cyan version of it. I don't remember what it's called.
I like Vice Grip. That's what I was talking about. I like Neon Sunset more entirely because the glasses are better.
Yeah, I do like the glasses more in that one. I just, for some reason, usually I really like pink on every character, and I do really like it on him, but for some reason that cyan just looks really good on him.
Wait, it doesn't log in. Can I log? Wait, I have my Switch. I have more characters on my Switch. Okay. What in the? Ugh, that's hazardous. So on Paladins, first of all, it's no longer on the Switch. They took it off. But the Switch is when I originally
Really?
played it on. Yeah, they took it off. I mean, gotta
That's
be completely honest.
crazy.
I think on the new Switch that has the PS4 graphic cards, they're gonna bring it back and be like, "Whoa, we brought it back."
I guess,
I think
because
it's one of those
yeah,
things.
I mean, to be fair, I could either play it on my PC or my PlayStation. I don't really need it on the
Yeah.
Switch, but still, when I first got it, I played it on the Switch because I thought Overwatch looked cool, and it was back when Overwatch 1 was still the game that Overwatch was, and I couldn't have that, but I found Paladins, and I was like, well, this looks cool, and like Overwatch, and it's free!
For the most part. Completely. But, so, starting off, when I got Paladins on the Switch, my uncle bought something for me, it was they don't have it anymore. But you could buy a thing that unlocked all the characters and all
Yeah.
the characters they let out in the future.
I remember that. I really wanted it.
I had it, and then I switched to the PlayStation, and there's nothing where I can link my accounts. If it's on a different device, you're just screwed.
Well, see, that's the thing, because it always tells me every time I log in to link an account, and I've done it now. I linked my Switch account to get my stuff. But for the longest time, it didn't actually link anything. Whenever I went through the whole process, I would load back into the game, and it didn't give me any of the stuff that I got on my other accounts.
But yeah, I'm thinking like if I don't know if Apex will do it, but if it can sign into my account on the Switch, charging it now, I can get Caustic and Loba because I had them. I think everyone else will still be locked because they're newer and they went out whenever I had it. But shooting range.
I just want
What
them to
place?
add cross progression already, because they've promised it for a long time. It's been a big issue, and like the whole community talks about it. How they said years ago that they were trying to implement cross progression, and they still haven't done it.
Just to make sure I completely understand, cross progression is if you move from one system to another, you keep your stuff, right?
Yes, you can link
Okay.
you can link accounts from different consoles to get all of your stuff.
Yeah, I really need that because it's like they're punishing you for getting a better setup.
Nice.
It's so annoying.
Yeah.
They really did pimp out the shooting range.
Well, and I've got so much good stuff on the Switch, but I can't use it.
Yeah. It's like
Do you remember that Flatline skin where it's got chains around it?
yes.
I have that. I've also got the Lifeline skin that came with that. I maxed out that whole battle pass. I maxed out the whole battle pass for that season, and I don't have any of the stuff because the game decided, well, that's on the Switch, so you can't have it.
Wait. They did. Oh, thank God. They added who you can play because you don't have.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Oh, I can finally play so many people. Oh, Loba's cooler than I thought.
Oh, Loba, I really want to be good with Loba. Like, I really want to get good with Loba. But I got her day one. I got the battle pass and everything that, for her season. And I got her the day she came out, because I remember, it was in the summer, I think? And I had, like, stayed up all night waiting for this season to come out, because this is when I first started playing Apex, because I first started in Revenant season, and then I was like, whoa, Loba's coming out, I bought her day one, and I played her, and I'm like, well, that looks like a really cool mechanic, being able to teleport and stuff, and then I was not good with her. Which I'm probably better now. I could probably, because at the time, and I streamed it too at like 5 in the morning when it first came out. I streamed the season 5, like day one, and there was surprisingly a lot of other people that were waiting like all night for this thing to come out.
Oh my. Sorry, have you looked at all the stuff this new season brought?
No, because I wasn't playing Apex, and I was like, well, I don't really care. So
They made
you
a
know.
mobile version of those zipline hot air balloon things.
Oh yeah, I know about that. I knew they added that.
Cool.
I might know actually everything that happened this season.
Yeah, I mean, did they revamp any of the maps? Was there a new one, or should it still be the
No,
same?
I think it's pretty much the same.
Thank God.
I do know that
horrible
they
new ones.
I watched it earlier. They released a teaser earlier today, and the next, and it's gonna be like a multi-part series of the animations, and it apparently the last one or the next one is gonna be released like pretty much right before the next season comes out. A lot of people said this season was good for Apex, so
I mean, if I can get good at the game, I'm sure it is.
Well, I mean, when you're as bad as I am at the game, you come to realize that's like, winning isn't all that matters. If you got a few kills, it's worth it.
Catalyst ult is so cool, and I don't know why I've never seen it before.
I got Catalyst Day 1 too. I'm only missing 2 characters now. Now that I think about it, since the new character came out, I'm missing 2 of them. I don't have Mad Maggie, and I don't have the new one.
I don't think Mad Maggie's worth it, can I be honest?
She seems really fun, but like, I also like the whole her passive seems cool because I really like shotguns, so her passive seems fun to me.
Strike before they do.
Dottie, why is this stuck in my head? Yeah, I guess.
You used to call me on your cell phone.
Oh, one of something kind of interesting that I did. So where I'm at currently, because I'm not going to disclose my location. There's a organ piano thing with 3 different organ sets. I learned to play Heart and Soul entirely because I played a singular note, and then it reminded me of the song. And as it turns out, it's a really simple chord progression. So I learned it by hearing it, and I'm really happy because it's nifty.
Yeah.
I don't want to play Apex in that.
See, no, because the reason I downloaded it is because I started watching YouTubers, because I got a notification for, like, news on the new teaser that came out today, and I was like, oh, that seems cool. I wonder what is going on with Apex, because even if I didn't play it, the lore is, like, the main thing that kept me there, because I'm really into the lore for Apex. And then I started watching people play, and I'm like, man, I want to play this game again. And then I watched a dude who, even himself, like, his whole channel was Apex, and he's like, yeah, Apex isn't really doing it anymore. They're just not that good. And then this season, the first day it came out, he's like, I think this season it's looking brighter. And then he and then he talked about how he was burnt out of Apex and was gonna do a bunch of other stuff. And then he was like, and then he still made like 3 Apex videos talking about how great this season was, like how great the new character was and how much he loved the new season and everything. I was like, okay, so I think it's time I re-download the game. I asked other friend that plays it if he wanted to play, and he said he was playing with other people. And I was like, alright, we can play it some other time. I was like, I'll probably just stream it tomorrow. Or if you want to, I can
play with you.
I mean, if you want, I can pause the stream and we can play it right now. It's really what, or I can end the stream right now. It'd be a short stream, but still, I could just start a new one. Doesn't matter much.
The only thing about that is that I am gonna do something with my uncle. He'll probably call around 10 because that's when he normally does, but he'll start earlier. We might just do just talk today, and then we can have more solidified plans tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. Because I mean, I don't know. I'll probably end up playing Apex with him off stream too, just because I haven't really talked to him in a while. I think since last time you guys came over, I was like, man, I haven't talked to him in a while. And I didn't even think about it until he came to get the puppy. And I was like, man,
oh, he finally got it?
Yeah, no, he got it. He held it the whole time. His mom was like, are you happy with the dog? He was like, yes, very much.
Look at me!
But, yeah, because I was like, man, I haven't talked to him in a while. Thought about asking him to come over again.
Not gonna happen. Try harder.
Because I just haven't talked to him in a while,
Yeah.
I was like, well, the only game I know that we both play or played at least, is Apex, and I downloaded it again, so I was like, sure. I was like, hey dude, you wanna play some Apex? He's like, I'm playing with other people, sorry. I'm like, it's good. We can play literally any other time. I am never busy. Even when streaming, I'm playing a game, so I will, like...
Fair enough.
Like, never busy.
See, Apex isn't the worst game, but I've been playing it with our friend and Alessa's bestie, because I don't care to name drop her. But but the one that me and Blake are also friends with. Me, dang it, names. You know what? They're basic names. No one knows who they are. But yeah, we all played together, and like, not saying it wasn't fun, but Blake was the only good one. And after a while, we kind of just started listening to music and talking.
Well, I mean,
and one of the problems,
I think I've just come to I've just played Apex for so long at this point that I'm like, I mean, you don't even really need to be good.
I don't know how to put it, because
You
this
just
thing
need
I
to,
don't
like,
want to say.
as long as you're having fun, this game is good enough. Especially for me. Like, it's whatever.
Okay, question. Do you know mine and Blake's complaint about our friend that's also friends with Lessa? I won't say her name. She has a kind of
Probably.
her habit that's unhealthy and that everyone in our school does.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. I don't want to say that because that might be hazardous in the future. But, yeah, not saying she's a bad person, but after so long of playing Apex, it's tiring the worse she gets.
Yeah, that's
If you
kind
know
of
what I mean.
That's kind of how I was with Caleb, because I also don't care about name dropping him either. But yeah, that's kind of how I was, honestly. Because I mean, after a while, with the way that he is,
At least I'll be playing.
it was more annoying than anything. Because like anytime, okay, well I'm loading the game because I'm gonna die to this enemy. Anyways, but anytime I would play with him, and I was nowhere near as good as he is. I think he told me that he was ranked.
I don't do
Which
ranked.
no. I like he checked like the leaderboards on the actual website and everything and looked through it, or on like the PlayStation website, something like that. Like he looked at the stats, for every player, and what character they played. And at one point he said he had like checked it, and he was the 5th best Bangalore player on PlayStation. So obviously I wasn't as good as he was. Like, he learned how to tap strafe on controller, dude. I didn't even know that was possible.
That boy.
But, he was really into it, right? And even whenever I see him online, the few times that I do, Apex and Mortal Kombat and Siege are like the only 3 games I see him on. Which are all games that he got ridiculously good at. But whenever I played with him, obviously I wasn't as good as he was. So, when I played with him, and I was trash, he would like, bro, why are you so bad, bro? Just get better at the game. I'm like, well, you know, I played different games other than this. This isn't my entire life. Which, I mean, he didn't. Yeah. It's not like he said it in a mean way either. He just did it in the casual video game trash talking, you know, like the basic trash talking video game type way. Like, I didn't get offended or anything, but I was like, dude, you were the like 5th best Bangalore player that plays on PlayStation. I don't know who you think I am, but I don't even have a main. Like, I play every character. I don't know what you think is gonna happen. But like, yeah, you're gonna be better than me. Whoop-de-doo. And he would always, and because of the way Apex works, I would always get into his lobbies, so it'd be people that are way better than me. Which, I mean, understandable. You don't want people getting carried all the way through their levels and everything. But I was like, well, you're better than me, and I'm in your lobbies, so all these people are better than me. I don't know why he got mad either. I remember one game I got like 15 kills, which, I mean, I was proud of myself for that one.
For real, I haven't done that forever.
I'm not necessarily, I guess I'm not even necessarily complaining that I got in his lobbies, because it made me better at the game. Jeez, voice crack. Made me better at the game than I was. Because, you know, surprisingly, constantly losing is a good teacher on what not to do. Because then you start to realize, maybe I should try not doing this next time.
Yeah.
Losing, I mean, it's just the basic being, in order to be good at something, like, all it takes is being, like, really bad at it. And then eventually you're not even bad anymore, you're just good at the game.
Fair enough.
Which, I mean, I've been playing Apex since Season 4. So, I've learned a little. Like, I'm not saying I'm good, but I'm better than, like, when I played in Season 6. Which, now that I think about it, I had to play Season 6, I think, is when Fuse came out. Whatever season Fuse came out, I had to play... No, that was, like, Season 9, oh my gosh. My point is, whenever Fuse came out, I had to... My PS4 had broke, and I had to play it on my Switch. And that's when I got the Battle Pass, and,
Fortnite Battle Pass.
And, well, because that's when I got... I think that was also the first Apex Battle Pass I bought, and the only one. But I maxed it out! Completely, and I can't even use the stuff that I got.
See, I don't know what season I started. I played the season before Seer. Like, when I was playing, he hadn't come out, but he was the next character to come out.
I don't remember, man.
Yeah, neither.
Who did come before Seer? I think Valk came before Seer.
Oh, that's something else that kind of sucks. At a time, my favorite character was Crypto, because I'm like, realistically, in a game
Crypto's
like
one of my
this,
best
he's the
characters.
best.
Or favorite characters, I mean.
He's like one of the best characters realistically in an Apex setting, but no one will. I mean, obviously, don't just stand there the whole time and use the drone, but no one's patient
Yeah, no,
enough
because
for
I
Crypto.
know how to play Crypto.
Yeah.
Because I was a Crypto main for a long time. So, like, I know how to play him without just standing in my... or sitting in my drone the whole game.
I mean, I ended up just like...
I mained him before they added the whole thing where you could throw his drone. So that just made it easier to do what I was supposed to do.
Oh, so did I. I did it. I now do it where, like, instead of, like, looking to the drone, I put it above all my enemies so I see the outline of them and then just go hunt.
Yeah.
I kind of use the drone for, like, seeing my enemies better.
I thought about... Okay, I've come to the conclusion that I really need a main, and I guess the closest thing I have to it is Pathfinder. But I mean, I don't know. I also thought about doing Bloodhound, because I'm not necessarily bad with Bloodhound. And I really like Vikings and Norse mythology and everything. I guess he's not a Viking, but he does do Norse mythology, which is one of my favorite mythologies.
Oh, is that why he's good at Crow? Is it... Oh, I forgot the name.
His name's literally Arthur. And he,
Don't underestimate me.
what is he? He literally, in one of his lines, talks about going to Valhalla.
Hey, fair enough, man.
I don't
honestly
remember. It might be his finisher where he kills them and then gives them their gun. Because I don't remember...
You have to die with a weapon in your hand.
Yeah, because you have to die in a weapon in your hand, but I'm pretty sure the reason that... That's the reason they did that, but I'm pretty sure he says something about going to Valhalla, too. But I don't fully remember.
That is something I like about, like, Viking... I mean, I don't know how true it is, because everything's kind of a guess, but, like... In a lot of, like, shows, Viking and stuff, they obviously hate their enemies, but they still wish them, like, a good afterlife.
Oh, yeah.
Not, like,
No. Vikings,
whatever.
they just fought whoever went against them.
Yeah.
No, they pretty much... I mean, I'm not gonna say they respected each other, but, I mean, they kind of did in their own Viking way, I feel like.
It's the Vikings are the equivalent of how people will say, like, actually, no, that's a horrible example. Never mind.
I feel like the way Vikings were with respect is like how friends talk crap to each other all the time, but they are still amazing friends.
And also, but back to like original topic, I for a main originally I mained Bloodhound. I mean Bangalore for the sole reason that when I started playing, the person I was playing with was an Octane main. I couldn't decide who to play because I was focusing on the ability. I'm like, I should get good at the
Yeah,
game.
honestly,
normally.
I've come to notice the ability doesn't really matter. It's just whatever character you like the most, and that's where my problem comes from. I don't know who I like the most. Because I love Mirage, I love Pathfinder, I love Octane, I love Bloodhound, I love Caustic. I don't know who to play.
That's the thing. Honestly, if I was going to main someone based on just abilities, Loa's passive is really good.
See, you'd think that, but not. I mean, it surprisingly doesn't help that often.
Well, I mean, it's
as
like
someone who
you get
played her
weapons,
for like a month
after-
straight in the season she came out in, doesn't actually come in handy that often.
I was gonna say, I mean, it is just like a weapon after you get like such good things. Like she can't really. But my thing is, isn't she the only person with a teleport that people can't follow? Because both.
Well,
Wraith
they can
and-
follow it because it has like a blue line that shows where she goes.
Well, I meant like.
But also, I guess I see where you're coming from. But at the same time, I know what I'm trying to say. I just don't know how to say it. At the same time, her teleport takes forever to actually go out. For her to actually be teleported, and in that time, she can't use her weapons. And enemies
that
can attack her.
sucks.
I mean, you can press the attack button and make it instantly fall, but sometimes that doesn't really help much. Like, it won't take you that far. It's more good for changing positions and getting out of a fight if you really need to. Like, if you're in cover. Like, say you're, like, these people have you stuck in a building while the storm's coming in. I don't know what your team's gonna do, but you can, like, through one of the windows, you can throw your bracelet and just get out.
The team's just out catching us on the flip side.
I don't know, and even then, I guess you could probably draw the whole enemy team away from the house, or whatever, because that's what I did, like, the first day she came out. I was like, that exact scenario, people got us, like, they were holding the door in while the zone came, so I threw my bracelet out of the window just barely outside of the storm and got on top of the house and started shooting them, and then the second they started firing back, my team opened the door and went crazy.
Fair enough. It also, like, not only which one is my favorite character, their abilities don't always mean stuff, but they can mean stuff. Like Valkyrie, if you can get good at her, her ability's useful, but, like, if you can't, it's just loud and alerts people where you are. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to be a controller, an assault, probably an assault, honestly.
To be fair,
but...
well, okay. I mean, I always play, or I try to always play medic characters or the big tanky paladin type characters. Since there's not necessarily a paladin-esque character in that game, healer is my best bet. Lifeline's kind of bad. I do really like Newcastle. I really like Newcastle. I love Gibby, but I'm not...
Or...
What?
Bad in the good way or bad in the bad way?
Both.
Fair enough.
Both. I really want to be good with Lifeline. I really do, but she's so bad, dude. They got rid of her shield, and then first they got rid of her fast heals, then they got rid of her shield whenever they res, but then they were like, oh, you can, your enemy, or your teammates can res themselves. Which, I mean, alright, I guess. And then, can res himself with the shield. They still had the shield. And then they're like, people are complaining that Lifeline still isn't that good. Let's take away her shield. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take away the shield her drone has when healing. Or whenever they're reviving. So, like, I feel like at every turn they try to give her something that's kind of good, and then just anything that made her viable is like, well, you don't have that anymore. But you have this thing that's kind of okay.
Basically.
You've got that, I guess.
My thing is, like, a lot of the characters' powers, they aren't necessary. Like, you could have to get a character, but they kind of dictate. Just for example, if you play Rampart, Watson, or Caustic, and you make it to, like, the final 5, the ending is going to be you're in a building, and you set up traps all around the doors, and you just wait. Whereas if you're someone like Octane or, like, Revenant, and the whole team's someone like that, you're just charging in and trying to kill everyone. Like,
I don't know.
okay,
So
either.
as someone who was like who actually ended up finding a main whenever they found Caustic, I will say, with Caustic, you don't have to be you don't have to play camper-esque. Obviously, that's how he was designed, but you don't have to play him like that. Like, I am an incredibly aggressive Caustic. Unnecessarily, considering the type of character I'm playing. Like, even though you're supposed to, gas up or put the gas traps near the doors, I don't even really put gas traps there, to, like, keep people from coming in. I'm just like, well, if they do come in, I'm gonna have an easier time beating them up.
Yeah. I have a struggle with mains. Like, just for example, right now, well, not right now, my main used to be Octane. I am not good enough to have a
my
character that
first
hurts
main
himself.
was Octane, and
I think that was a lot of people's first main.
Yeah, well, actually, technically, he wasn't my first main, because I did have a main before getting him.
Yeah, Bangalore for me.
For me, it was Bloodhound.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it was both Blood. It was 3 people. It was from the start. I couldn't find a main dude.
Fair enough.
It was Bloodhound, Pathy, and Gibby.
I forgot. Why did I go British? I can't even do a British accent. How
Dude,
did I go British? Is the true question.
I really want to main Gibby. He's like, he might be my favorite of all the characters, but I am not good with his dome. I don't know how to use it.
Am I the only one that forgot Vantage existed?
Yeah.
I just...
No. I mean, she's...
Really?
She's there.
Her ult has 1 bullet? Or am I
Well,
doing
no,
it
her
wrong?
ult is 5 bullets.
Charge or something?
It can charge up to 5 bullets. You start off with, I think, 1 whenever you drop.
Yeah.
Because her ultimate is literally just a 3rd weapon.
Are you watching Steven Universe in the background or something?
No, my brother's TV is a little too loud, and my mic lied to me whenever it said that it had noise canceling on it.
Okay, so honestly, I don't have her. I might, even if Loba isn't that good, she might like.
Oh no, Loba's good. I'm just saying that her passive isn't as good as you might think it is. Like, her ultimate is really good, especially late game. Whenever you like if you need to find loot like ammo or something, it is really good late game. Also, it's just good in general for like looting.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
Well, I mean,
out of all the characters, like, passive-wise, she's not, like, the best passive.
well, I mean, no, but currently I'm just waiting for my Switch to charge and seeing if I have any money in Apex that I didn't spend. Not money, but like whatever.
Honestly,
the coins
I'm also... Mains also are a problem for me because I don't know... heirlooms don't matter to me. However, of the characters that I do typically play more than others, a lot of them do have heirlooms, and I don't know which one to get first. I don't know, because I'm like, oh, I could get Pathy's, that one's really cool, I like Pathfinders, but oh, Gibby's is also freaking awesome. Oh, wait, I actually like Lifelines. Oh, what's that? Horizon just got an heirloom? What? Like, I don't know. And then they added the freaking stupid, prestige skins.
What's that?
Basically, you do for Bloodhound. I don't know what the challenges are for the other two skins. There's only 3 of them right now, if I remember correct. No, there's 4. So there's a Wraith one. There's a Wraith, Bangalore, and Bangalore, and Bloodhound, and Caustic one. So basically, what it is, and they'll have different challenges, and once you complete one of the challenges, you unlock a different version of the skin that you can use. And it's just like another tier of the skin, and you can have 3 tiers. And they usually come out with events, but get this, you have to use, after the events, you have to use heirloom crystals, heirloom materials in order to unlock them.
That's...
Yeah. They're basically skins that are heirlooms, which usually wouldn't be a problem. However, you don't really see your skin other than your hands most of the time.
Yeah, whereas
with
a
the
gun all the
heirloom,
time.
you're not running with a gun like the whole game.
Well, I meant like...
I mean, like, what I'm saying is, like, you're not gonna see the skin nearly as much as you're gonna see the heirloom, because it's not like you're running through the whole game with a gun. I mean, there are times in combat where you want to, where you're gonna want to holster your weapon just so you run faster. Like, you're gonna see your heirloom way more than you see,
Skin.
a skin, yeah. Because, again, the skin is just going to be, is just going to be the hands, pretty much, the majority of the time you see it.
Fair enough.
I mean, I guess there's also the lobby, but, I mean, come on.
Newcastle,
I like Newcastle. I didn't think I'd like him, but,
I can't
like,
play him.
he feels to me like Gibby, but I can actually play him well. Or relatively well. I don't know what's wrong with me and Gibby. Like, I love Gibby, but I cannot play that man to save my life. The dome just doesn't click with me.
Okay. I have a question about your Switch. So, hold on. Whenever it comes to your Switch, if you don't completely turn off a game, like you leave it in the background, the equivalent of a Nintendo DS sleep mode, does your Switch still die?
Yeah.
Okay, so fun fact, mine did that, and I didn't play my Switch for like a year and a half because I got a PS5. Why on earth would I play the Switch? So now, I'm trying to like download Apex. I mean, it's already downloaded because the Switch was cool with a lot of storage space. But I was trying to get Apex, and it's like, oh, 75 of these games need to update. I don't actually have that many, but it's like every single one of them needs to update, including Apex. And I can't, like, open it without updating it, and it's so I have to update every game. If I update it and forget about it, my Switch dies, because it can't just live.
I mean, the DS also dies in sleep mode.
It took I think I left mine
Yeah,
in
no,
like 3 days.
Yeah, no, DSs just have crazy battery life. They still die, like, they die, like, extremely slowly whenever they're in rest mode, but they do die even when in rest mode. Because rest mode doesn't actually turn off the console, and it still makes everything work, so the battery will go down just extremely slower than it would normally.
Yeah, and it's
but
like,
also, DSs just have crazy battery life to begin with.
It looks like I'm not judging this. Obviously, it's gonna die faster. My DS like had games on it that were all pixels. Like it had Undertale graphics in all the games. The Nintendo Switch doesn't have the best graphics, but it has considerably better than the DS. I'm not judging it, but like, I just want to get a new character, and I'm not spending money on this game. I mean, I did at one point, because it was like Christmas, and I got a bunch to know what to do with it. But
I'm gonna be real with you. Just because I know who I am, and I've been through this cycle multiple times, there is going to be a point in time where it's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah. My thing is...
Hey, did you, Have you been looking at my stream?
It's on my phone.
Did you see how I
What?
found better Usopp?
Yeah.
He's literally better
Rapier,
Usopp.
gun, pistol.
Yeah, he's just better Usopp. He's freaking awesome.
Fair enough. Oh, it's a revolver. Nifty.
Yeah, it's a revolver. He's basically like what's his name? The main character from Final Fantasy VIII.
I haven't played any of the games.
What is his name? It starts with an SH.
Shulk.
I think it's Shulk. Yeah, Shulk.
The dude from Smash Bros. Ultimate?
Oh wait, no, not Shulk. Oh my god. I'm not okay, I'm looking it up.
Brain is not braining.
I really feel like his name is Shulk. I know it starts with an SH.
Shamalama Ding Dong. Oh god. Remember the Teen Titans Go episode? I am the cool Shamalama Moo Moo. Ooh, with a gun.
No! Okay, it doesn't start with an SH. It's Squall.
I'm sorry, they're throwing knives? When is this a thing?
Oh, it's been
I
a thing
love
since they
this.
added Gun Game.
Is it in the main game now, or is it just now in the shooting range?
It's only... well, you can only get it in Gun Game, which is on a rotation with 2 other game modes now. Basically, you get through all the guns in Gun Game, and then you have to get a kill with the knife before you win. But you have you play on a team of 3. Yeah, but you play on a team of 3. It's basically like Gun Game if you had a team. So like, and if it's hard to explain, but like,
I mean,
say,
I get it. It's not a...
say like you your teammate gets way farther than you in the game. Once you die, for the most part, whenever you die, sometimes it doesn't happen, but whenever you die, for the most part, you end up getting whatever gun the highest one on your team has got.
Oh, so you could just... Oh, jeez. Also,
But
side
I mean,
note,
you can't kill yourself because there's no there's boundaries, so you can't go off and jump down the ledge.
The throwing knife looks like the Subnautica knife.
That's exactly what I thought when I first saw it. That was my exact thought. I'm like, that looks like the Subnautica knife.
Actually, okay, you know what? Well, you said last time I logged into your PlayStation, it didn't kick you out, right?
Yeah. It doesn't usually.
But are you fine with me trying it? Because I figured I was getting Subnautica, and I want to do it before I forget.
I mean, if you want. I still don't remember if I actually have it or not.
Okay, I will attempt, and hopefully it doesn't sign you out. I'll be right back, because my mic will cut off.
Okay.
I love your profile.
What about it?
The butterfly demon slayer dude, it's so cool.
Yeah, Doma.
Yeah. Isn't that
yeah.
the one everyone's simping over?
Yeah, he's the femboy that simps over, Akaza.
Fair enough.
Thanks, Kampan. I'm Ashna. We're here to open the chakra. Oh, thanks. What?
Right, there's a story to this game.
Wait. Wait. Yeah.
You don't have it.
Okay.
Did you have it on your Switch or something and you got confused?
I might have had it on my Switch. I don't know.
I know I did. Also, side note, I turned the air on because it is hot in here and there's no ventilation. Can you hear it?
I mean a little whenever you talk, but not enough that it's a annoyance or anything.
Okay. Because it is so hot in here. I'm not taking off
It's
all
hot
my
in my
clothes.
room too, and I even have my fan on, like on the max, I think.
Mine's like an air conditioning unit that goes in the window.
Lucky you.
Following the technique.
One of my friends has one of those. It's always nice at his house because he keeps it on like all night, so I wake up and it's nice and cold in his room.
Oh, yeah. I have it in my room, but I left it on so much, I think it might be broken because it doesn't really blow there anymore. Also,
Yeah,
I just
I
looked
always-
and...
I don't think I've ever been at his house by myself. Like it's always been hanging out with the friend group. So like everyone, I don't think anyone else other than him really likes me when I'm there, whenever we're there when it comes to temperature, because me and him are like the only ones that like it on, and the other two, whenever it gets like really cold, are like, bro, like turn it off, please.
Dude, I have 700 Apex coins. I need 750 to unlock a character.
Eef.
That is...
But you know what you could get with that? 3 Apex packs and 3 more chances to get an heirloom.
I'm good.
You know, I know that the whole battle pass thing is supposed to be, oh, we give you Apex coins so you can buy the next battle pass. Buddy, I'm spending every single one of those on Apex packs. I want my heirloom. Been playing for years. I just want it. Please. There are some people...
doesn't...
It's really annoying. There are some people, like, I know of some YouTubers that talk about how they've been playing the game since it came out. Like, Season 0. And they still have never gotten an heirloom from a pack.
I thought after, like, you got to 100, it, like, gave...
No,
free.
you have to open 500 packs.
That's dumb. I wish after a certain level you got at least one.
No. But because they added the prestiging level, like after you get past level 500, you can prestige. Now that they added that, you can, if you max out that prestige system, like max it out completely, get to 500 a second time, you will be guaranteed at least one free heirloom. Just from leveling up. Now that they've added that.
Side note, I could be wrong. Didn't PlayStation have their version of what Nintendo does? Like, if you buy things, you kind of get, like, points that is exchanged for money, just not a lot? Or am I just thinking of Nintendo?
No. Not that I know of. If it does, I'm gonna be mad, because I didn't know that was a thing. I probably have a crap ton of those.
For real.
Oh, so I found out. So, if you couldn't tell, even though I don't really talk about what's happening in the game, so I really like this RPG, right? Really like it.
Yeah.
It's also just a fun game to play through, pretty much any time. And I found out yesterday that, not including the DLC, I'm only missing 4 trophies until I platinum it. So this might actually end up being my first ever platinum game.
See, I platinumed the game, but it was the Untitled Deer game. No, that's Untitled Goose. Deer Simulator.
Yeah,
so it
yeah.
wasn't that hard to platinum.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I mean, this one isn't that hard to platinum. You literally just have to play through the story for most of it. But I love this game so much, I don't even care. Platinuming it seems cool. I remember wanting, like, I didn't want to platinum any game before I platinumed a FromSoft game. But at this point, I'm like, you know, I love this game just about as much as I love FromSoft, honestly. So I'm okay with platinuming this before one.
See, I'm waiting because I still love the game, but it's one of those games that I love, but I can't play again. I would love platinuming Haven, but I don't know. It's not a bad game anymore. It is 2 people. I thought it'd be way better since it was intended for 2 people.
Yeah,
But,
that kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie.
like, honestly, if I ever get a gamer girlfriend, It Takes Two is still a better game than Haven, even though I like Haven's story better.
I really need to watch someone play through that game, or just play through it myself. One of the two.
I mean, if you ever get it, I'll play it with you. I will not wear cat ears, though.
What?
Arc of Stone!
I watched Jacksepticeye and his girl play it.
Oh, did he play? Did he play it?
Yeah, he played it with his girlfriends.
Are we talking about the same game?
One of these 2 parents shrink.
Oh,
and
you're still
it's
talking
only-
about It Takes Two. I'm talking about Haven. I'm saying I still
Oh!
need to play that on my own.
Oh, yes, you do.
No, I watched Eddie VR play that with his girlfriend. Or I guess now she's his wife, so.
Good for him. I didn't know that.
Yeah, also narrator proposed to his now fiance, which is. I actually teared up a bit watching that video. It was awesome. And all of the boys started crying, bro. It
Oh, for real.
was an emotional video.
Haven is a really good game, but it's... I'd be in the right mood to play it. Once I played it, I like binge played it. I played it for like 3 days straight, even though it's like a 12-hour game.
Oh, so basically how I was with this game. That's like the
Yeah.
second that I downloaded it and I was like, whatever. But the second I started playing, I don't think I played a single other game other than this until I beat it.
Yeah. Oh, also, I was going to complain about something. That is something else I don't miss about the Switch. It's updating Apex. I looked at how long it's updating. I know it hasn't updated in a while. 24 hours is an excessive amount.
Yeah.
Although, I was tempted to take it into a different room. The internet kind of sucks where I'm at, even though I can play games just fine. Because, I mean, again, Street Fighter said 99 hours, and it went down to 2. Oh. It could very well be the internet.
Man, I get this feeling every single time I re-download Apex. I don't know why I'm surprised about it. I guess I'm not necessarily surprised about it. It's just a nice feeling to have. But like, man, I'm excited to play Apex, dude.
Yeah,
Again,
for me,
just
it's
to
a nostalgic
see
feeling.
what's. It is kind of how I'm feeling like both excitement, like a new game for my favorite series just came out or something, or like I'm getting a mix of the feeling every time I see a new announcement for a Yakuza game, and nostalgia like at the same time.
Yeah.
Flashlight. I really like this guy. He's also fancy.
Thanks.
He's just a better Zebe. Which, I mean, as a character, I like Zebe more, but when it comes to character design and their weapon and everything, I really feel like this dude is just better.
Wait, what was that?
I didn't reload.
Gee, is your brother watching or playing that rhythm game?
He's probably both, honestly. I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't be surprised if the answer was both.
I mean, Oh, wait, I told you about my piano excavade. I learned the first part of Hell's Moving Castle, and I gave up because it's really hard, because I don't know how to read music. So I was literally, looked at music tutorials, counted out which key it was, and then put tape on it and put it in black marker which one it was.
Dude, I really want to learn how to play the drums, but there is one song I really want to learn how to play on guitar, and it's the specifically electric guitar, but it's the Castlevania remix from the one that everyone likes from Smash Bros. It's such a good song, and instead of like the pixelated sound, they added They added an electric guitar to it, and I really want to learn how to play it. But other than that, I don't really have any other songs I'd like to play on guitar. I just prefer drums as an instrument in general.
If I wanted to learn to play an instrument, it'd be the violin. But one, I don't know if they make them.
You cut off there for a second.
Sorry, my controller died.
Oh. I was like, mic cut out for a second.
But anyway, I was saying, I want to play the violin, and I said, I don't know if they make my size, but then I realized size is not a problem for me. I'm not that big. Well, to me. But they're expensive, as all hell. And lessons would be even more expensive.
Yeah.
I love the Even He, I believe his name is, skit, the one that started the, what is it? The Asian one.
The Asian one?
What
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
the hell?
Yeah. I will sing
made
you to
one.
Jesus.
Yeah, that one. He made a skit where, like, he wanted to learn the piano, and his dad's like, well, how much do lessons cost? He's like, $200. Like, what? Like, son, I have something to tell you. You're Asian.
You're
Like,
Asian.
wow, thanks, Dad. He's like, good, now play the piano. He's like, what? That makes no sense. I can't just, like, push a bunch of random keys and start playing the piano, like, beautifully. I love it, but, like...
Yeah, I also like
lessons are
the
a couple
one
hundred.
where, he talks about how he only got a B in math or something. And he's like, it's hard. He's like, you're Asian. And then and he's like, what does that have to do with anything? And then he asks him a math question, but instead of having normal numbers, he says, like, Jimmy has 3 rice bowl.
Yeah,
And
that's the
like, he
one.
makes a whole, like, question about different rice bowls. It's like, how many would he have left? And he immediately gets the answer without even thinking. And then he looks at his hands, he's like, oh my god. I'm a genius. And then his dad just goes, you're just Asian.
I love the one where, like, 2 Asian dads are comparing each other's son. My favorite joke is, my son cooked minute rice in 58 seconds.
Yeah. My son cooked minute rice in 58 seconds. I love that dude. His Gamer Subs flavor is pretty fire too.
What is it called?
The emotional
Never mind.
damage. Emotional damage.
I think I was in a club with Blake. We
What?
just play second
What'd
in
you say?
ranks. I'm in a club with Blake and Alessa's bestie, and she has a not so. Oh, I thought I found the prestige ones. Who is that? That's great. I'm looking at the fluorescent frenzy skins. They look. I take back. Octane looks. That's not Octane. Who is that? Bangalore. Bangalore has dreads.
Oh my god, really? Well, actually, I have a
that's
skin
it.
already on my Switch where she's got dreads, but I didn't know they made another one.
Yeah, like slicked back purple. I mean, I don't know if they're called dreads, which is weird considering my color. but-
The skin that I have that I'm talking about is she's got dreads that kind of go off to the side, and they're highlighted red.
Now these ones are purple. And Octane has one of those like boy with the uke mask, only like it looks more high tech.
Oh my
That's a side
gosh,
note.
wait. I might know what skin you're talking about, and if it's the skin I'm thinking of, that might be my favorite Octane skin.
I'm looking at Loba skins because I'm thinking genuinely if I'm going to have a main, Loba wouldn't be the worst one to have. I'm looking at her skins. Weirdly enough, I
To
don't
be
like two
fair,
of her
I don't
golden
think
skins.
any of her skins are really, or any of the characters would be a bad main. You just have to learn how to play them.
Yeah, but I was looking at Loba's skins. I don't like the ones where she's part robotic. Other than that, I don't see a single bad skin for her.
I don't.
can
Oh wait,
pull
are you
off.
talking about the one where she She's like, she
Purple
doesn't have
Rain
any
and
hair
off
on the
the
side
record.
of her head.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, I don't like those either. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like those skins either. At all.
I am vibing with Bootlegger, the red, like,
I have
Western
the
look.
I have Bootlegger.
oh, I'm jealous.
I think I have it. I know I have a golden skin for it, but I don't remember which one it is.
Ooh, her hair turns purple in bioluminescence. Luck Legend. I'm trying to. My Switch is actually real quick.
Okay.
I might cut out for a second because the room's
Okay.
far away. But I'm gonna put my Switch in a room with better internet.
Okay. Dude, I don't remember how to get out of this place. Ooh. I'm remembering. Let's see. Come down here. Yeah, so go through here. No, that's where the thing is that's definitely going to kill me at this level. Here we go. This is where you go. Okay. Where do I go now? Right, back to Kashal or whatever it's called. Gotta go all the way back to Kashal and then get through that area. Okay, the canal, that's what it's called. I need to go to the wiki for this game so that I can look at all the characters and how to get them. Okay, what? Oh, okay.
Flavors are melting on my tongue.
Let's see. I know how to get these characters.
Ow!
I'm looking looking at all the characters on the wiki to see which ones I need to get, just for the ones I don't know how to get.
Looking at the wiki for what?
The wiki for Indivisible, so I can look at all the characters, like all the optional characters, to see which ones I missed in my last playthrough, so that I know who I need to find.
Okay, well,
Okay,
I think I'm gonna go because I'm gonna go for a walk real quick.
okay.
Touch grass.
Alright, man, I'll see you later.
Yeah, and if you're still up and up, I might ask you to play Apex, depending if
Okay.
my Switch loads.
Well, I mean,
Points.
I'll be up. I probably won't be streaming though, but I'll
Okay.
probably be up by the time you're back. So if you want to play Apex, that's fine.
Bug Blake to see if he wants to play because he's on
Yeah.
currently.
I know he's on. He just said he was on with other people, and I didn't want to be like, well, leave him. So I just was like, all right, dude, we can play some other time.
I'll ask him about it, but I don't know. So I'll talk to you later.
All right, see you, dude.
See you, man.
See you. Sure, Dawson. We can join on Discord. Okay. Back to the characters. I know I missed Zara. I know how to get everyone else. There's one chick that I know I'm missing, but I don't know... Where is she? What the heck? Well, I know how to get the... I'm just making sure that I know how to get the one character I know I'm missing. Mm. Mm-hmm. Wait, what the heck? I'm looking through guest characters. Shantae, Shovel Knight, Annie from Skullgirls. Apparently. Oh my gosh, Skullgirls was the first game by these people? Huh. Cool. Skullgirls was the first game made by this company. Um... Wait, you can play as guest character? Oh my gosh, there's guest characters? Okay, I'm just gonna stick with the main... like, original characters from this game, which apparently Annie is in this game before Skullgirls. Yeah, technically. But she is considered a Skullgirls character. Um... Hmm. Hmm. Okay, how to recruit all the missing characters. Let's see. Non-playable. Hmm. I have him... Hmm. Okay. Uh... Sang Moo! That's a character. That's another character I couldn't get. Um... Okay, so I am gonna... So I'm gonna... Okay, hang on. I'm gonna save here. This is where I'm gonna end the stream today. However, I'm going to start another stream, and I'm gonna play Apex because Blake just texted me, was like, yo, you wanna play Apex? So I'm gonna go play with him. And I will start the stream again in a second, just playing Apex. Yeah, because I gotta use game chat, so I can't be on Discord. Alright, see ya.